And we need to hit him while he has nothing, and we can just start ramping from this. Well, we have become the main villain of this of this game. Oh. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today, finally, Orzhov Control, probably the only archetype that we didn't do so far, and it had it coming. So, this has some new cards to make it interesting. We have the Kaya, the new super cool Planeswalker that has 7 mana, but absolutely dominates the game from, the moment it drops onto the battlefield, and Eternal Wonder that is still a little bit of a mixed bag for me. But she seems to be very popular and we are testing her, so definitely a lot of strong effects, but the 6 mana is a lot. So we will test all of this. The shell is very meta-like, it's one of the meta versions. It's actually the highest win rate version for the Orzhov Control. So if you want to play Orzhov Control, this is probably your best bet on the ladder. So what are we doing? The standard things. This is like, most of the cards are known. One of the interesting parts, except the Planeswalkers, of course, is Cathar Commando, because it works perfectly with the Bankbuster, and it seems like such a minor interaction, right? But in one of the games, you will see how much it changes, especially that this is 0 mana pressure every single turn, so you just go with the control game plan on your own, and like Cathar and Bankbuster just keeps hitting your opponent, or you just draw cards, depends. We have some Duress, we have some cut downs, maybe one of the Destroy Evil could be an addict, up to you. And we do not run like mid-game sweepers, we run only Farewell and some Invoke Despairs, not 4. So a bit different than the usual, and we are trying to fight for the board just a little bit more. But we have enough cards to make it work. So yeah, we basically try to go into Invoke and our super powerful Planeswalkers and just seal the game from there. We also have one Myrex as a, emergency in case we cannot kill our opponent, but it usually doesn't happen. So this is the deck. I hope you will like it. The games were pretty interesting and pretty intense sometimes with the draws, and we had some opponents like completely destroyed. So if you enjoy those games, definitely check it out. About the win rate, it is slightly above 50%. Like it's something like 53-54%, which is really decent for a control deck. It's really strong. However, sometimes you will just lose game if your opponent have gut draw on the play with super aggro and you just don't draw your cut down into go for the throat. You don't have the populate to save you, so you better not force too much on the board. So with that great recommendation for the day, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy those kinda fresh, hopefully, decks and some new cards. It really supports the channel and I really appreciate if you subscribe. So with that being said, let's go into the games, have fun and tell me what you think in the comments. Alright, so the most important part, do you have lands to play Magic? We are fulfilling this part so far. Double Shio, yeah, I mean all of them from our deck, but that's fine. I mean, this is actually pretty good so far. I wonder what he will play. Let's go. If he goes for the maximum damage, no. So there's a 2-drop, or at least 1-drop. Yeah, alright. So let's go with the Cathar Commando. And I guess we just chill a little bit. I do not want to pressure him. We are on the defense. And we need to hit shorted, so if he goes for some kind of removal, that would be perfect. This is the cheapest one, but it's fine. 4 cards to go. And double shorted will definitely make a difference, so you always click this block, so you force him to start pumping, and you don't think too long, so he doesn't see you have the removal. It doesn't super matter in this particular situation, but, well, it kinda matters, because maybe he has another one and now he cannot replay it. So I'm just hit for 2 and that was his turn, basically. Alright. So let's go Sha. We definitely need some carrying before he starts drawing Invoke Despairs. Alright, this means he has no removal, right? Well, But we will have one. So that's decent. Alright, I will actually do it at the upkeep. There's no way in the world that I'm not removing a show. The problem is that this is a swamp and this is an Invoke Despair and this is what kills us. So, for this reason, I need to play a vehicle that becomes a creature. Can I attack him? It's super tempting, but I cannot. Not on this turn especially. I need to make sure that he cannot invoke me, because he really won't. Is this another one? Seriously? Like, I have shown myself, so I guess I shouldn't talk, but you get the idea. You get the idea. Let's draw. But we are fighting. This is definitely decent. We are up to 5 mana already. So when we start doing good stuff, it should be, you know, pretty good. And we chill. Do I kill the sleeper before activation? That's my question. I don't think so. I want him to tap out as much as possible. And he needs 3 mana to do the thing. Like, we should be favored in the long game, as long as he doesn't get too many invokes. And Invoke Despair is such a card. Like, every game is just, will he draw it or will he not draw it? That's basically it always. Alright, so we do not show the cut down. Maybe he will attack with everything. He really wants to pressure us. I see, I see. So he wants to trade. And I think I will draw first, because I want to see what is my next turn. Alright, my next turn is Duress, probably. Alright, let's block. I like it. He already has the second one, so I don't think he has the third one. We also kill the sleeper and then go this and into this possibly. We kill them now, so, like, you know, it's a bit easier. Okay, that's pretty decent draw. So we go like this, and I actually want Duress. Oh my god, will I Duress? I want the card so much. I want the card, but he's at 4 mana, guys. Oh my god, you... Oh, my soul just crashed. Are you freaking serious? I also play them. I also play them. Oh my god, it will be a swamp, right? It has to be a swamp. Like, there is no world where he doesn't have a swamp into freaking Invoke. Oh, Sloth, it's absolutely fine. I do not mind it one bit. We were kinda prepared, because it's not a question if they have Invoke. It's just a question, is their whole hand Invoke Despairs? But we can just a little bit punish him at least. We cannot kill this, unfortunately. I mean, we can kill both, but that's really bad for us. Huh. And we cannot target it because of the ward. I could not play anything, do the upkeep stop, and we can target it, but I have no ward insurance. If I attack, he does double blocks, and we are in very bad spot. So, I mean, we chill. I guess we chill, and we wait until the sleeper. If he drew the third one in top 17 cards, I will legitly rage quit. Alright. Sure, enjoy. Your main deck, top deck Duress. If that's Invoke, oh my god. Okay. He still gets the card. This is definitely not the draw that we wanted. This is definitely not the draw that we wanted. I mean, I need to hope that he doesn't draw a targeted removal, because he's super low. He cannot draw cards, he cannot use Underdog. And Sleeper, oh my god, Sleeper wrecks him. If he plays Invoke Despair, he actually will die, because I will play Cathar Commando into his Despair and he will draw 2 cards and kill himself. Oh my god, we still won this, but man, seeing those double Invoke Despairs actually crushed my soul. Alright, let's go another. Alright, so our opponent will go first. Our curve is kinda decent though. A bit too many pain lands for my taste, but you know. And I will use the pain land because there is chance that we play perfectly on curve those 3 spells. You know, depending on what he has. Myrex. Well, Myrex will be for later. Yeah, I want to have the option for Commando. Especially with Liliana as a follow-up, it's pretty darn good. Restoration of a Ganja. Alright. That's a rough one. Probably something I should kill with my Commando. But I also want to pressure him, to be honest. Okay, that changes quite a lot. Alright, so we can just go sacrifice into Duress. Let's Duress him first, I guess. Our draw is decent, so I don't want to Liliana yet. I want to see what I'm going against. That's... Shuffler is absolutely fine. I mean... yeah. So he can only ramp this. You know what, I'm not risking anything. Let's just get rid of all of his value. So now he has hand full of removal for our non-creature deck, basically. And that's where we want him. Man, this Duress really helped, and now I know everything what's going on in this game. Alright, this is important. I actually think we skipped the Celestus this game. We play Myrex, and he removes with one of the cut downs. Alright, that's decent. We can translate this into card if we play it. So maybe we actually don't go for... That was my plan, to go for Myrex and just pressure him just, you know, a little bit. But we need this... We need empty board. Yeah, we have to do it. It's just extra cards with Invoke Despair. So we translate cut down into basically draw a card, right? That's pretty good. And we need to hit him while he has nothing, and we can just start ramping from this. Well, we have become the main villain of this game. Oh my god, that feels so bad. Like, I destroyed everything he has. Duress, his only value, and now I'm just invoking like there's no tomorrow. And I'm such a great Magic player right now. Just, you know, casting those invokes. Alright, so probably destroy evil. I have removal otherwise with Liliana and go for the throat, and that should be enough for sure of that. Bankbuster, sure. Well, 5 is... oh my god, man, he got really unlucky with this one, I'll give him that. So he will depopulate this one, right? So instead, we will play like this. We will play like this. He will draw a card, and then we will Cathar Commando him. Yeah, so he will have 3 cards total that we do not know of. I kinda missed this draw, but it's fine. Alright, it's good enough. It's good enough. We basically trade 1 card for around 3 cards, because the Bankbuster is still there after drawing cards. And this is the only cards that matter. Only 2 of them. And we have our own Bankbuster. You know what? You know what? I will go like this. No, it's wedding announcement, right? No, it's shorter, because we want to pressure him. And I want to draw cards as well. So he needs to depopulate, but the problem for him is that he needs to do it on his turn, and that will be most of his turn. And I'm still drawing cards and getting life and all this stuff. He also gets damage. So Invoke Despair just kills him. So we are... man, this Duress early game was such a game changer. I wouldn't expect that he drew triple cut down, and we can play around it. And the moment we got his only value from the hand, it's just like, oh man. Like, now he needs to depopulate, right? And that means that his turn will be super crappy, and we can, you know, leverage from there. Yeah, do it. Do it. We know you have to. Alright, Soul Transfer. We could save it if we cared, but I do not think we do. And of course we are not cooling. I just want my lands, and I want to start winning with the Myrex. Alright, that's my card, thank you. Alright, and that's a land. A bit slow, but it's fine. And now we go Wedding Announcement and start pressuring, because now he will have to use the triple cut down. Not the biggest deal. We don't want to Liliana, his cards are worse than ours. And we just keep drawing cards until we win the game. Don't forget we have like really strong Planeswalkers. When we hit Kaya, for example, we instantly win because he's at 3, so we just deal 3 damage directly. And Emperor will give so much value if we care. So we just need to wait until our win comes. I mean, wins comes like this, exactly. Alright, so let's see. It will be the token probably, right?
And we all
Ooh, risky choice, definitely.
show them the edge of your blade.
Alright, sure. Let's draw some cards. Alright, land. Land is great. Alright, so, depopulate. I can take some damage, so we probably go like this first. And just try to overwhelm him, I guess. After he uses the cut downs, we play Liliana. And just solidify the advantage. Yeah, and now he needs to defend from those tokens, right? So first buff will be double cut down, and that's fine. I also want to make sure that the depopulate is not great. If we kill this with our removal, he might depopulate, you know. It's a bit better then. And we still have the Bankbuster, you know, pilot thing, so it's a lot. Yep, and now he has only sorcery removal and a mystery card, you know. I can take the 4 damage. It means that he cannot block as well, so it puts even more pressure on him. So let's see what his idea for the turn is. It creates 1, but that's the only blocker, right?
We can win this together.
I think we should be able to kill him on this turn, right? I think so. Oh, especially with something like this. So let's get rid here, so we get more mana on the next turn. Yeah, he already knows that there is some trouble incoming. He needs to have instant removal here, or he already lost. Let's play the land. We don't have creatures, so we might as well just crew. If he didn't attack, we would need second removal, but he did. And let's attack. His face, of course. Alright. Oh, and he didn't draw. Well, I have to say, it definitely felt bad for his like early game. It was great against mono red, but not against our deck. Alright, going first, good curve, Emperor, and another Emperor, so let's take it. And let's pretend a mono black. We could also pretend soldiers, so yeah, probably should pretend soldiers more. Oh, this might be some kind of control, so for this reason we actually changed our plan. I wanted to go for a commando, but if they get to counter spells, we definitely want the Bankbuster in the battlefield. And let's go for the Painland and start drawing some cards. This will be a rough one. This will be a rough one. We have some tools against control, but overall our 6 and 7 mana Planeswalkers are... Oh, never mind. It's a different deck. But he needs to attack with it. Do I want more pressure? Pressure is not bad. Or just 1 card. Yeah, I think I will go like this. I will go like this because that's a 3 damage overall. And you know, he wants to be attacking. So we create some pressure. Unfortunately, I won't be able to play the Emperor. Well, I will be, but it's awkward. I need to use Emperor, make something, and on my turn I can hit Raffin because of the ward. So, but you know, it still taps, so it works. Smork? Alright, so that's the Connive. Hopefully the last one he will get. And as you can see, thanks to this commander, like I have a machine going that deals 4 damage every single turn. Every time I don't want to draw with Bankbuster, it's just 4 extra damage. You know, like improved Lightning Strike. So that's some pressure that hopefully at some point will matter. You know, like forcing him to actually finish the game is just much better. Even if like this is a soft, let's say, threat, he still needs to respect it a little bit, especially that it's a 0 mana play. Like you just don't invest, you play your main strategy and those two cards just keep going on their own. Alright, careful taps, extremely careful taps. Okay, you got your careful Emperor. And we can decide on the ability later, like that's the beauty. It will probably be +1 on Commando, just because I don't want to lose the... Huh. You monster. You are a monster and you know it. Oh my god. Man, I nearly missed it. Oh, that was horrible play and I nearly allowed it. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yep, I'm so sure. This one word is always such a pain.
This is what you get.
And you know what?
hurting my people.
I will actually go like this, I think. I will go like this. I want the empty board. And I mean, this is basically the same. Like, he's definitely on the defense right now. He's only 4 mana. So, you know, not so many plays. Earth-I Resurrected, fine. I have even better tools. So what is the decision? Like, Emperor? Amazing. Commando? Amazing. Everything is just amazing. So we definitely play this one. Oh, I want to draw the card. Oh, I want it so bad. We are going aggression mode. Because we can. I normally don't play like this, but as you can see, this one card played instead of one single card though completely changed the whole gameplay. He's at 8 and we are pushing with Commando, Bankbuster and Wedding Announcement to his empty board and we are at 20. Who would think that we are not the aggro? Alright, sure. And with the Emperor we might be able to push this last piece of damage when he doesn't expect it. Alright. A little bit. We are of course not blocking. I'm taking face damage like a champ. I really want to kill him, you know? I really do. In the worst case we just farewell, so we can also just switch to fully like defensive play. And we can just, you know, play Swamp, draw cards with Bankbuster and block the board and at some point farewell and win. But I want to kill him, alright? I want it. No enchantments, so he also doesn't use the Plaza to protect anything. Alright, so I can choose one creature. I cannot crew. Oh, I can crew! I actually can crew, because when we play the Emperor in a, you know, expensive form... Oh, this is some kind of... Alright. I mean, sure. That was not the plan. But good to know, my friend.
I'll clean up this mess.
I'm not sure which one to do. Do I want to give him removal and draw a card? Probably not. I kinda want to +1. Alright, first things first, let's attack and see how it goes. He should take damage. Yep. Correct. I could destroy the board, it's not bad to be honest. But then we lose the Emperor, so I will just make a double striker. It's good, and it scales like crazy with the Wedding Announcement on the next turn. And you know, it's kinda lethal, so if he goes all in, I really think he will explode this turn or on the next one when, you know, we attack him. Yep, that is super strong card. But at any point, like, he needs to go so hard on the board just to contest, you know, what we have. We are actually at such a such advantage on board that he needs to play widely as much as possible. And then we just can farewell and go full control mode suddenly. Yeah, and he cannot even kill the Wanderer. Alright. We definitely played this one, we probably cycled this one. So, what do we go for? This has a ward, but we have enough mana to make it work. I cannot crew the Bankbuster together with attacking with this one. Alright, I think I know. Do I? Still a bit harsh one. Let's draw card. Maybe I get something that solves this puzzle more easily, like removal. Not really. Alright, cool. Alright, so what do we do? I can bounce this one and attack with this one. He's forced to block with this and he's at 2. And we draw a card. I think this is the best, right? I think this is the best. And we +1, so it also means that the Emperor won't die to Raffin unless he attacks with more creatures. So I'm, like, it seems that I'm fighting to, you know, scramble to fight him. Alright, makes sense. But we can still crew it. It doesn't make too much sense, right? And I know, I just crewed the Bankbuster that I wanted to use to attack. That was pretty bad play. Sorry guys for this. Sorry for this. So I mean we'll just go with this plan and just go for the wedding announcement flip. So he cannot kill the Wanderer and now we have 3 tokens with 2/2 and we will cycle the Raffin Tower. Alright, so next turn we will do it right. He can save one of the legendaries, so there's something, or protect it with the hexproof. But the problem is that he still has lower value than us even without this board and we are winning on the board anyway. And all this damage that we've done so far really matters so far. If he was at 16, the game would be so much different than now. That's why you want to pressure. So he gets the Ratadrabik, right? At the end step.
Defend my allies.
But it means we can go for the bigger attack this way. I wonder if he will burn the plaza to protect Ratadrabik. Oh, the Emperor. Emperor is really good here. So let's play this. I want to kill him right now, you know? So let's go like this. I pay the ward. This way he cannot really do anything. If he wants to protect it, that's even better, because then I think we kill him directly. He has no mana. Alright. Alright, so if I make the token and attack with everything, he's forced to block the Bankbuster with Airtie. Alright, so we make those 2, right? Oh no, this will be a 3/3, we can crew. Yeah, we can crew directly. Because this has 3 power, and that's pretty epic. And we just, you know, attack him. He needs to have 2 mana removal right now as the last card in the hand. Otherwise, he's getting hit for exactly 4. Of course he is. It's fine, but yeah, I really hoped he doesn't. Alright, that's fine. So he can kill something, but then we draw a card, and that's also fine. But when he's at 2, to be honest, the Bankbuster is the most threatening thing right now. It's indestructible as well, right? Yeah. Yeah, good call, my friend. So he's going for the variant. He can kill the Planeswalkers. So probably... Oh, Takenoma. Alright. So probably he will take the shot. So I guess we'll go with the farewell plan, because I don't think we can overpower this board anymore. It's really unfortunate that his last card was removal, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, and we clear the board and we are from the top deck, right? Situation. Losing Planeswalkers sucks a little bit. Yeah, because that was our value after the sweeper, so a bit unfortunate, but yeah, we still have wedding announcement, so he needs a lot of top decks in a row. Otherwise he's just out of the game fully. Let's go like this. Of course, thanks to Exile, he doesn't get any of those effects. And... I mean... Oh no. I thought it's... I was sure... Why would you tap all my white sources? Oh man, it's fine, but... Yeah, I just expected that I have white mana. Because, you know, I play 2-color deck and I have so much white mana. So it will just be 1 turn later. Yeah, we can just go like this probably and it will be the same. So the play is this into Wedding Announcement, so it dragged a little bit more. He played it very very well, but yeah, we applied too much pressure early. Alright, so we are going first. Our land base looks pretty okay. We have definitely good Invoke Despair lands, because we are all black so far. So as long as only, like, we will hit at least one swamp, it should be fine. So the next turn it should be white for Commando. Yeah, and we can whiff on turn 3. So we'll use Raffin Tower. Unless we draw a 3-drop, it shouldn't punish us. Play with Fire is actually insanely good. And there is high chance for some haster that we can trade for. Play with Fire, yeah. That's actually pretty decent. The problem is that we don't have the next turn play. This is a decent trade. Even though we get the payment, we still negate his board. But the problem is that he will have follow-up and we do not. So this turn just plain sucks. We just time-walked ourselves and he won't. I mean, this is probably as good as it gets, right? Line. Oh, that's actually insanely good. Because the whole point is that he wants to increase the damage, but now he needs to kill Shorted, and there's nothing that deals 5 damage except like dedicated cards. On the next turn though, he will do it, but that might be too late. And we'll heal already, we'll draw cards. I think the game is already over. Well, our opponent had a really good start, right? But we had also a pretty decent one. This one turn was the only weakness we had. And yeah, he didn't have a 1-drop, that was the big difference. Alright, we're going first with all the expensive cards from the whole deck. You know what, I'm taking it, I'm not mulliganing. We will draw something, and we are on the play, so Invoke Despair hurts a little bit less on the mana cost. So as long as our opponent isn't going like super crazy on the draws, we might salvage it, but definitely not the correct draw for us. Just 1 card please, not 2. Alright, that's actually pretty perfect. So now we go Liliana, we sacrifice, he plays the Trespasser, and then we will have the problem. But still, we will get some value. And being on the play is the only reason. Like on the draw, I would mulligan this so hard. Shadow. Alright, like it's mana intensive, I do not mind this one. Oh, this is so tempting. All of those are black, so I think we can afford it. First things first. Each player discards a card. This will be a bit rough because we kinda need the lands and the rest, but I will use the tap land. We have two drops for the next turn, so I hope... Oh, alright. I mean, I will play this just to activate the Mirex. And we could go Takenuma, but I really want the land. So this will be... If that's a show, that's awkward. Yeah. We really don't want him to play another creature. We really don't, but he will probably. No way out. 2 cards. You know what? Oh no, there's a creature as well. Oh no, that's so brutal. Do I really need... This is what happens when you draw your 7 drops on opening hand. You know, the one you play in the whole deck. Oh my god, the Emperor too. Like, we need to hit Invoke Despair, there's no questions about it, we need to hit, and the fact that he got the zombie is absolutely brutal. Oh my god, it hurts my soul. If not, this is the most important effect, not this discard 2 cards, you know? And we got... we can use Takenuma, so now Takenuma has become a really strong thing. Oh, it bleeds my heart. Oh, this is the worst. But we have to do it, we need to recover. Especially if he's discarding on, you know, the number of cards. This is good discard, this is decent discard. I mean, only 9 poison counters to go, I guess. Alright. Shell. Alright. No removal for our opponent so far, so maybe our shorted stays, but definitely not going into our direction. We drew the wrong part of the deck and we are suffering for Is this a removal? That's a huge question. Alright, like as long as it's shorted against shorted, I mean it's not the worst. He can pump it to 6/6 so we cannot block. Of course, that's the easy removal. Easy. Why would you not have all the answers, right? We cannot block because this is a token that cannot block. And now we are getting flooded like crazy with a lot of lands. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So, we cannot go for Liliana, and we die. And we needed one more turn to activate the Planeswalker. Well, that was a great game of Magic. I will give him a good game, but it lined up as bad as possible from the start to finish. So, I mean, let's go another.